40 acres in the mule. Some shit that's bigger than the music. This is Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime performance. It's a message to white America to repay your debt to the black nation. You fucking colonizers. You are the inheritor of the colonizers. You, white America. It's only right that you inherit their debt as you inherited their fortune. It was some many years ago, Abraham Lincoln, then President of the United States, decreed the black nation, each family, was to receive 40 acres and a mule to work the ground as payment for the slavery epidemic, for retribution for the heartache and pain white America, those fucking colonizers, have put us through. It was a done deal. Payments were to be issued. Well, these colonizers then rose up in great number to protest by means of violence and rhetoric, causing the United States to write a blank check in which it had no intent of letting the black nation cash. So here we are all these years later with the white Americans in whom which enslaved us, raped us, killed us, hung us, belittled us, stripped us of our background and names and language and culture as a whole. Once they were done with the black nation, they said, let us kill them. Those in which don't die, ship them back. This was their agenda as they seek to reverse the black nation from fear of retaliation. The blacks were chosen for slavery, not because here in America, not because they were weak. On the contrary, it was quite the opposite. You see, these white colonizers had enslaved white colonizers. However, they were weak. They would chain them up and have them to work, and they would just die. They tried to enslave the Native American, the Spanish, of a more fairer color, more like a cream. But when they chained them up and inflict these harsh conditions upon them, then they would die. And so they sought out the black nation and realized they have the black nation have a stronger will. It's not so easy for them to just die. They're strong. So they enslaved them, which was a great move on their part, because now they had the strongest workers in the world to build up this uninhabited, unsettled, in their opinion, nation. They now had the strongest workers. And then they say, well, we got the strongest workers, but some of them give us trouble. They killed old Billy Bob last night. And so we got to do something to stop this, okay? Now, we don't want to kill our own workers, but what we'll do is we'll chastise them more severely and make them break to this form. Those of whom fail to break, we'll kill them. Thus solving our problem. We'll still have the safest workers, but we'll get rid of that gene of arrogance and back talk and pride and the fighter in them. We'll get rid of that gene and just keep the body. Get rid of that. Well, that didn't work for them. The more they killed the defiant blacks, the more of them were coming up murdered by their slaves. They said, oh no, we gotta stop this. Okay? We gotta, not that Abraham Lincoln cared anything about black people, he didn't. What he didn't want was more white families coming up dead from these much stronger, much more aggressive black slaves. And so he said, well, let us set them free. That way they can get the hell out of our house and we don't got to worry about them coming in and killing Billy Bob and his kids no more. The next set of them. And that's how the slaves got freed. Not because there were a set of white Americans who cared something about you, no. What they did was they designed another set of slavery in which didn't require you to have the physical chains. It just required for you to punch that clock 8 to 5, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, overtime. You won't stay alive. I would argue to you that you had more as a slave in the chains than you do as a slave of the industrial North idealism in which has overtaken this nation because Abraham Lincoln won the war via the train system, shipping his soldiers south via the train system. Logistics won the war for him, thus bringing about the Industrial Revolution, which was another name for slavery, that would do more by the way of slavery, by enslaving more than just the black nation. This is history through Hussle's eyes. This is face the black nation, you white colonizers. 40 acres and a mule is bigger than the music. This is Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime performance message to white America. To repay your debt to the black nation. Now, once I heard this Super Bowl halftime performance address by Kendrick Lamar, I've been going in that direction via YouTube. You can check out all of my productions. It's Kendrick Lamar, 40 Acres and a Mule. We pay your debt to the black nation. It's Kendrick Lamar. They not like us. I see you, white America. I'll let the stop sign banging that. Kendrick Lamar. They not like us. They not like us. Not even understanding, you stupid motherfucker, the song is about you. You not like us. The black nation. You the colonizer, you bastard. Repay your motherfucking debt. This is Kendrick Lamar. You can check out all of this on YouTube under this same Hussle Speaks production. Okay? 40 acres in the mule, bigger than the music. Message to white America, repay your debt to the black nation. I see y'all at the stop sign. They not like us. They not like us. The whole time the song about you, white America. You not like us, the black nation. You can rig the game. You can't fake the influence. You bastards. Why y'all on this motherfucker wanna laugh at me? Cause I ain't made it Cat Williams roast. Y'all on this motherfucker laughing at me because I ain't made it to Johnny Dane to get them diamonds in my mouth. But the whole time, your favorite Hollywood actor, Tyler Perry, Martin Lawrence, is letting them, Jamie Foxx, is letting 607 Unc the Pump, although not on their level. Y'all wanna laugh at me because Cat Williams wrote. She wanna laugh at me because I ain't made it down to Johnny Dane to get them diamonds put in my mouth yet. But the whole time, I mean goddamn me, the whole time, you letting them Jews pay you money, your favorite actor, Tyler Perry, Martin Lawrence, 607 Unc, they letting them Jews pay them millions of dollars to fuck them in their ass. For Christ's sake, Harvey Weinstein offered to suck Cat Williams' dick in front of his whole entourage. for $200 million in movie deals. Cat Williams said no. But it was another nigga there that day that he played Too Fast, Too Furious. A lot of movies, huh? This is Cat Williams roast. Attack Against the Rainbow. BET, count your days. You want to support the rainbow? Reverend Al, I always fucked with Reverend Al. Hour of power. This is how far I go back. If you looking for Reverend Al to show up, to show out, look in the mirror and take his place. Hour of power, Reverend Al. Man, I fuck with Reverend, man. He been down for the black cause forever. And then he want to switch and turn, or he probably down with the whole time and support gay rights. Make gay rights and black rights the same thing. You with that Punk Nation BET? Count your days. Reverend Al, count your days. P. Diddy, nigga, if you're gay, count your days. R. Kelly, if you're gay, count your days. The black nation will no longer stand behind you. We stand on the side of God on this thing. If you want to indulge in homosexual activity, a man with another man, then the black nation don't fuck with you. You can say whatever it is that you want to say, but you will have to face the black nation. And when I say the black nation, I'm not talking about these passive members of the black nation who may have had a voice or have some kind of voice. I'm talking about the fabric of the black nation, the makeup of the black nation, the material in which comprise together the glue that propels the black nation. Us people will go against you. We'll stand against you and utterly be the reason why you no longer rise to stardom, but yet plunder severely because you have stood on the side of the devil as we engage the black nation separation from those who would present us as punks, sissies. The black nation was enslaved not because of our weakness, but because of our strength. Now you want to turn us, you white Jewish Americans, you white Jewish Irishmen, Sicilians, and other creeds, the French, the European, this white nation, you would allow our own people to use your money to bury us, to turn God's wrath against us, you white Jewish nation. I'm here to tell you, you don't mess with Texas. All guns legal, you'll get shot for that necklace. This is Sauce Walker, Mexican OT. Check, please. Ew. Welcome to Texas. Now, I'll give you just a little background of my Texas ties. Now, I come up on the hard streets, the aftermath of the 80s crack epidemic, the aftermath of that, fell into my lap. Unbeknownst to me, at the time, what it was in which I had stumbled upon, this 1980s crack epidemic would plunder over into the 90s and falleth in my lap in the great state of Texas, indulging in such substances, namely and mainly crack cocaine. I would then be imprisoned for right at just a little over 10 years of my barely 40 some odd years old life. Upon my 10 years in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice system, there were 2 TVs occupied by 2 distinctively strong groups. One of them was the Black Nation, and the other of them was the Hispanic Nation, the Mexican Nation, which consists of, just like the Black Nation, consists of many different organizations watching the same TV. The Black Nation consists of many organizations watching the same TV. There's only 2 TVs, which led the white Caucasian with no TV to watch. The seats were assigned by color, leaving the white Caucasian nowhere to sit. There were 6 showers, 3 for the Black Nation, 2 for the Hispanic Mexican Nation, and 1 for the white nation. Now, blacks couldn't use the Mexican shower, and the Mexicans couldn't use the black showers. But we could, the Mexican and the black could use the white showers. Now, this is the turn of the tides based on the economic numbers in the Texas prison system. So being a white Caucasian in the Texas prison system is hard business. Now, I ain't saying that you ain't gonna be all right, but you damn sure not gonna speak. You cracker. You white nation. You not gonna speak in the Texas prison. This you will not do in the Texas prison system. Now, I can't speak for the code of the Mexican, Hispanic organizations as they comprise. I can't speak for them. And I'm getting back to the Cat Williams roast and Harvey Weinstein offering him $200 million to suck his dick. I'm getting back to that as I take you through the Texas prison system. But I can let you know how it goes with the Black Nation uh, as homosexuality is concerned. Bloods, Crips, Muslims, Christians, Vice Lords, and BDs, all these different gangs, DFW, Houston area, 5th Ward, 3rd Ward, Stop 6, Como, South Dallas, West Dallas, San Antonio, EPT. Talk the black nations of these. I can't speak for the Mexican organizations. Can't speak for them. If they find that a member of their organization has been involved in punk activity, meaning somebody been putting something in their booty hole, or somebody been putting something in their mouth, or they been putting something in somebody's mouth, or they been put somebody in something in somebody participating in this rainbow punkish ass shit. If any one of these black organizations find that you've been doing that and you are a member, now if they find out you've been doing that, they'll never find that because they wouldn't care. If you was doing that and you wasn't a member of one of these black organizations, no one would say anything to you because you're on your own. And that's a bad place to be in the Texas prison system, because then one of them white boys will fuck you. One of the Mexicans will fuck you. Aryans. No, the white nation has no voice in the Texas prison system. The only thing they can do is sit by idly, stand by idly, as they have nowhere to sit, and be real quiet. That's what the white nation matters not their affiliation, or they white power, Aryan nation, white knight, whatever the case might be. They will not speak. But back to the black nation. If you're a member of any in the Texas prison system, if you're a member of any black organization, and they find out you with that homosexual activity, they will kill you. If you don't die, you'll wish that you were dead. Red light, green light, anybody ever play that? Long as it's red light, you'll live. Okay? But if that bitch turn green and they find out that you've been doing this here, and rumors won't do it. Rumors won't do it. Rumors will be investigated. But just cause you know it's a big thing in the penitentiary, where there's a nigga in my city. I ain't know this nigga. Never met him day in my life. But he started hitting on one of my little female things, you know what I'm talking about, at the time. This, you know, 6-7 years ago, wasn't that? She's not my girlfriend. She's a whore. But yeah, he ran across her on the internet. I didn't know him. I knew his brother, and RIP to him because he passed. But I'm gonna tell the story anyway, for means of conversation via Texas prison. But I didn't know him. I knew his brother. So just because we Facebook friends in the future don't mean I knew you in the past. And so it was this girl that she was mad at me. We was secretly seeing one another, and she was mad at me and started getting on Facebook and raving about her love for me, fake ass emotions, how people, think they love somebody, don't. So she got on there and she, I love him, and so it bring out these shark gorillas. R.I.P. to the first kind middleman, and he was a good friend of mine before then, at that time, and after. But because of our field of operation, he seen in the past, he seen no issue or invited the issue by shooting at this girl who would claim to love me, and it was just something you see him do on Facebook. But then once he done that, it sharked out other individuals to where they were shooting at her. This fella, in which whom I didn't know, I knew his brother. He landed via social media anyway. Now, whether he ever landed like and fucked her, that's another thing, Hey, hey, but he be fucking the girl, then the boy, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so he started to cap. He started to cap, like, yeah, I know Brand, I know Hussle, and he when he's in the penitentiary, he was cool, nigga. He was just, I don't know, he was kind of soft and friendly all the time. I don't know why he was so friendly like that. That's what the nigga was saying about me. This nigga don't know me. Basically, he didn't say it in blunt, plain words, but basically he said, that nigga Brandon was a bitch in the penitentiary. Soft, friendly ass nigga, boy. He probably was down there playing that old punk ass shit. This is basically what this nigga is saying about me, and he ain't never even met me before a day in my life. If he did when I was a kid, because he was a little older than me, then, I'm talking about, this would have to be like 5, 6 years old or something like that. So, nigga, you don't know me. You never met me, but you can still aggressively talk to me like this. I could have came out and I could have said, nut, that nigga was a bitch in the penitentiary. I seen a nigga taking about this much dick out his ass, because in the penitentiary, they king of cap, you ain't got nothing else to do, so you get cold at the roast, you know what I'm saying? Cold at the subliminals, cold at the messages, so he did that, and I charged that shit up. I say, anybody believe him, fuck it, run with it, nigga. Just don't come over here and try it, because then you'll fuck around and figure out that, nigga, you was fucking with a bitch. You was fucking with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the ones in the Texas prison with the power and the ranking to save your motherfucking life, you dumbass nigga. Now, I ain't always been able to save the black nation, but anytime that I could, I did. And so I want to give you a glimpse of just who you dealing with while you all on this motherfucker laughing at me, cause I ain't made it to Johnny Dane to get them diamonds in my mouth. I'm certified. I deal with every group of black individuals in my 10 years in prison. I deal with every group, the Bloods, the Crips, all the different organizations, all the different area codes. Big shout out to the Muslims for saving my life behind this, you hear me? The Christian brothers, anybody that's black and whom is part of the organizations. Now, outsiders still deal with you unless there's hints of outside of black nations. I still deal with them unless there's hits and protect them unless there's hints of homosexuality, in which I have to draw back and not get involved, as it would take my own life. Yeah. That's how serious this thing is in penitentiary. So I'm trying to give you the logistics so that you can understand that when I say count your motherfucking days, Reverend Al. Count your motherfucking days BT. And all of you other black motherfuckers who will run around here and allow the black nation of people to be uh, 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 painted, portraitized as a queer, as a punk, somebody with a wig on, some fingernail polish, and a damn dress. That shit don't go on me. That go on the woman. I sure love to look at it while I slap on the booty and play with her titties, you stupid motherfucker. The black nation is against the rainbow. Those of us in which are the glue to the nation of the black people. The black nation can't fight us. That bitch. Say this again. The black nation can't fight us. You know why? Because we are the strongest of the black nation. The culture can't fight us. You know why? We set the trend for the culture. Bitch, you can rig the game. You can. You can't fake the influence though. And I'm turning they hard against you with every broadcast. One of them gonna see this. In 20 broadcasts, one of them gonna see this. All it takes is one to control the army. All it takes is 100 to control 100 armies. Black America can't fight this. Reverend Al, switch sides, come back home. Our power. Tyler, count your motherfucking days. All them billions you done made, out dressing like somebody's grandmama, you sissy. Repent and count your motherfucking days. Jamie Foxx, you fucked me up, cuz. Way back in the game. Not Sinead, that's Martin. The hell was that nigga name on In Living Color? You know, yeah, homie don't play that. They had this so sissified, Daniqua ass nigga. I don't remember what his name is. Man, I'm telling you, it's real. You can't fight the black nation. The black nation can't fight the black nation. We the stronger of the black nation. We the trendsetters, all that. We stand against that punk rainbow shit. On Hood and them. For some Ebonic education. The white nation can't stand against us. Why you think they sought to kill us? They treat them harsher, worse, so that we can identify these rebellious seeds, kill them, and be done with that. Only to realize that it would be reborn, and it wasn't no killing. They said, damn it, send them back to Africa. Shit, there's too many of them now. We deporting them every day, and it's still color popping up everywhere. It's too late. We can't deport them. Set them free, find a new form of slavery. That's in hence where we lie, right there. We lie right there. But you count your days, you white America, you colonizers, you in which who would set your own people up for failure. You would gather all your armies and bring them to this battle to die. This battle, you lose, white America, because of your transgressions against the lost children of Abraham, because of your inflictions in which you install upon God lost sheep. You count your motherfucking days around here. Because this is Face the Black Nation. And we done had enough of you. So I've been on here about 40 minutes now. So I suppose that I'm gonna close, as I have no viewers. The algorithm has yet to accept this influence. Algorithm, change your mind. This is the Black Nation speaking to you. A prime speaker talking to you. As I get ready to close this wonderful message to white America from the Black Nation, 40 acres and a mule. Some shit has always been bigger than the music. Is upon you again, white America. Man, I'll fight your motherfucking ass every day, you colonizer. You got me fucked up. You don't know who you dealing with. 40 acres and a mule, some shit that's bigger than the music. Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime performance. It's a message to white America to repay your motherfucking debt to the Black Nation. Now, on my YouTube shorts, they often jump on there. This colonizer nation, inheritor of a major fortune, so you inherit this debt as well. They jump on there and they say, I ain't give you nothing. Fuck you. You know, yeah, go get a job. You know, that's what they tell me. That's what they say to this nigga. To this capper. They think I'm capping. Maybe you think I'm capping. 10 plus years in a Texas prison, associated with all black parties and organizations. I tell you, white America, BET, Tyler Perry, and all y'all, count your motherfucking days. 40 acres and a mule always been bigger than the music. You want to get on this motherfucker and clown me, white America? You think this shit a game? I was trying to save your motherfucking life, stupid motherfucker. Check the news, man. It's all a plot to destroy this great country and bring about the wrath of God. You want to play with me and tell me shit such as I ain't gonna give you shit, knowing you owe me 40 acres in the mule, you owe me and my family 40 acres in the mule. You are the inheritor of their riches. You will pay their debt. You said, well, come get it. I ain't come get a motherfucking thing. I did 10 years in the penitentiary. Bitch, I don't do no more. Yeah, I did a lot of speaking on the parts of the Black Nation in the Texas prison system. I don't do that no more. I'm speaking right here on this side of the wall. I'm gonna speak on this side of the wall. You talking to the Aaron, to the modern day Huey. You better do your motherfucking homework. I'm trying to help everybody involved. White America, repay your debt to the Black Nation. Crime is at an all-time high. Nobody is safe. Check the news. Lesson somebody check one day, and it be your ass on there. Now you do with that what you will.